So this is module 3, which is all about onboarding and onboarding new staff into your company. Last module, number 2, was all about the recruitment process, and hopefully you will have picked up some tips to build a best-in-class recruitment process. In this module, you're going to learn about how to start getting your PAs to add value from day one, and that's covering off and starts with the onboarding process. A lot of people only use the contact period after an offer's been made and accepted as sort of an admin related period, when actually you can start your onboarding process from the minute an offer has been made and accepted. And there are some really cool things that you can do around that. So for example, you could get the executive they're working for to actually send them a welcome message saying thanks for accepting, look forward to you starting. You can include them in any social plans, get them involved in any nights out. No one likes their first week to just be about meeting people and feeling awkward, and actually if they've met people before in some kind of social setting, they can hit the ground running a bit quicker on day one and they feel a bit less terrified about that. The offer period is quite a dangerous period, the notice period, where someone's actually still working for their old company but in the process of working towards joining yours, and actually their current employers can try and counter offer them, they can start getting new job jitters, so regular touch points are really, really important. Other things that you can do are creating like an info pack, so something that outlines the company's organisational chart, maybe like expectations, progression stories, things where other PAs have added value, projects they've been involved in, maybe some history about the founders, the values, the purpose of the company, those sorts of things you could put together in a nice pack that you actually send to people maybe a week after they've accepted, so they've got some further reading. That's something we do here. We always send them some information about us and also some reading on our industry, and get them doing that alongside it, so they're starting to think about their new job before they've even started it. So other practical steps you can take would be to put together a 90-day plan, which would have a breakdown of key objectives that they can reach at 30 days, 60 days and 90 days, small objectives and little wins that they can make along the way, which will really build confidence. Other things that you can do, well, that you should do is an induction program, and I highly recommend a month, but the minimum it should be is a week. And during that month or week, you should be getting the PAs to meet the other PAs in their business, so they should have training with each other PA in the business on how they do things. And it's also a really great way to get the PAs in your company involved, picking out their key strengths and then getting them to train other people on those and their way of doing things. Another small thing you can do would be to get them to have lunches with other members of different departments, people that they might not interact with every day, so that they're building a bit of a network for themselves internally, and also learning about the different parts of the business and how the business actually functions. So those are some of the key things that you can do as well. I would suggest thinking about marginal gains. It's about making regular improvements, having regular feedback meetings with the PAs that you hire and making sure they're happy and catching any problems early, making sure that you're identifying any areas of improvement and making them aware of them. Also catching them when they're doing things right. If they have had really positive feedback about them, make sure you deliver that, because nothing empowers confidence more than knowing that you're doing a good job. Watch this space for the last module out of the 4, which will be all about retaining the people you've worked so hard to recruit and onboard, and giving you the tools to help them have nice, fulfilling, long careers with your company.